Hey, I'm good. How are you? I've never been called a YouTuber before, so that's a little, I don't know. I'm smiling within, but yeah. So what are you up to this evening? Nothing. I had a very lazy and a cozy Sunday. I was watching Gossip Girls the whole day. We had really good homemade burgers today for lunch, and I'm skipping on dinner right now, and had a nice shower, hair wash day because my hair was crusty with a lot of products in it. So I'm just doing my hair. I put on a fresh pair of PJs. I got this PJ from Tommy Hilfiger and I really like it. So it's just a cozy, like calm evening with nothing going on. How are their wedding preparations going on? They're going on pretty good, and I'm very excited. I'm counting down days, and that's all I can reveal for now. But yeah, we've still got lots to do and lots of things done, so that's that. How are things for you guys? I've been posting a lot of content these days, but I'm seeing no engagement from my followers, which I'm a little upset about. But I'd love if you guys would support a little. Thank you. The jacket, the hair bun were really nice match in my opinion. I know, right? It was just sudden. It was just so impromptu. Harsh was like, "Hey, like the Aurora is out," and I was like, "Really?" And I mean, we see it like at least a couple of times every winter, whether it's like early fall, early winter, late fall, or is it like late winter, early spring? But it's always we always get a chance to see it. So it's just that that day I didn't expect it, and he was like, "You want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go, let's go." So I just put on whatever I could find, and it's like my favorite sweater at the moment. It's from Adritzia. It's called like the Polar Fleece, and I really like it. So I wore that, and then I didn't know what to do, so I just put my hair up in my traditional hair bun with the fish clip. If you guys knew, you know who follow me. So that was the look. Hello Candace. Hello. Hi. Where are you from? I am originally from India and I live in Canada. I've been living here 7 years now. Forgot to section. I'm in Saskatchewan. Great province, indeed. Yes, I came here for studies, and ever since I'm here, I stayed here. I love it. Um, yeah, it's it's gonna snow like 18 inches or something crazy over the next couple of days, so I'm excited. Do you like it there? How's life in Canada? It's pretty awesome. I came here as a student, as a software systems engineering student, finished my software systems, got a job in the same field with the health sector, and I'm working there ever since. And yeah, I love it over here. It's pretty awesome. Very calm lifestyle, especially in Regina, Saskatchewan. Really easy, like no, like, catching the buses, like just to go to downtown, catching the trams. We don't have trams, kind of thing. It's just a calm city. You get anywhere in like 20-25 minutes max from one end to the farthest end. So that's that, and it's pretty awesome. I love it out here. And yeah. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I show my lifestyle stuff sometimes over here on my platform, mostly like makeup and fashion and beauty, and I'd like some sport. Hello, hello. I also show a lot of like my traditional stuff, what my culture's like, my traditional outfits and makeup and whatnot. So if you're interested, yeah, subscribe. Hey Kate, you live in Canada too. Where do you live in Canada? That's so cool, good to hear. I was born in Nova Scotia and have lived here ever since. My friend slash dad's business partner's son also lives over there in Nova Scotia and every day. Yeah, he's also studying, I think. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Canadian friends from Montreal. Okay, good. Where are you from? Oh my god. Oh, yes. Where are you from? Like, were you born here? Where do you live? If you missed it, I'm from Regina, Saskatchewan. Oh, Ontario. Okay, good. I have friends in Ontario, London, and Mississauga, and I don't know. Yeah, London and Mississauga for sure. 8 hours from Toronto. Okay. How's it like? Is it like a bigger city, smaller city, average size? Like, how would you explain? I mean, I can also Google. I'm just super chirpy. How does life here compare to your life in India? Well, I come from I would say, good family in terms of finances and stuff. So the lifestyle over there definitely had a lot of like house helps and, people like gardeners and like car cleaners and like people like that, like a milkman and a watchman and security guard kind of thing. So there were always like those kinds of things, and those kinds of things are pretty normal for people who were born into families like me, but like mine. But when I moved over here, doing everything on our own is a little bit definitely difficult. But I moved here when I was 18 with no family, just a dream, and 2 bags full of my stuff. I had to pack my bag and just, fill my life in 2 bags. That's all I was allowed to bring over here on the flight and start over. So I started with no friends, and then eventually made a few friends, lost many, and here I am, made my career, and just living my life. I found my husband through a common friend in university, and he's had the same lifestyle basically. We're from the same city. We never knew each other back home, but our friend introduced us together. I think my last year of university-ish, and we met and we clicked, and yeah, now we're married over here, Western style, but like we're legally married, but we're not religiously married. So we're gonna go back to India to get married this February, and you'll see the content if I post them, especially lives. Are you leaving your hair down, or are you gonna put it up with your signature claw clip? Because that's my favorite. I think I'm gonna style my hair down, and then when I'm finally done, I'm definitely gonna be overstimulated, and then I'm gonna put it up in my signature bun with my claw clip. 80,000 here is way smaller than Toronto for sure. Yes, yeah. You're definitely a very pretty girl from India. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so cool. Most people who migrate from another country come here from unfortunate circumstances to try and find a better life. You were already wealthy and took a chance, yes. Because my goal over there, like, I just wanted to like live a lifestyle different than what I already lived. And my dad wanted me to like, explore wherever I wanted. So I was like, living abroad wouldn't be, that hard. I thought it wasn't as hard as like some people describe it as, because I feel like it's up to experiences too. Like my experiences weren't that bad. I definitely did experience a little bit of like racism, but not as much, I would say. But I was also like a growing kid. I was like 18, and sometimes you take certain things at heart, and sometimes you're dumb enough to not understand it. So things go by, you get matured, and with time you like live and let others live. So that's that. But yeah, I definitely took a chance, and wanted to build my life over here and not depend on my parents' lifestyle, because that's what everybody does, and I didn't want to do that. So that's that. After your wedding, where will you and your husband be honeymooning? Disney World, Hawaii? We have no clue. We haven't thought of that just yet, because our jobs, like, we get certain paid holidays, and we're using all of them up for our wedding trip to India. So our our fiscal year is gonna change 31st of March. So then our holidays will kind of renew back up on 1st of April. So we'll probably go somewhere after, maybe June, July, August. We don't know yet. And we'll be planning it, I think, when we come back from India. So we're not like planning it way in advance. But we'll definitely be going like in the summertime. We just don't know where. But suggestions are welcome. Hello, hello. I almost forgot. I changed the attachment. Nova Scotia. I definitely want to visit Nova Scotia for once, for sure. I just don't know when. Like, what months are the best time to visit over there? I'm assuming like the summertime. Oh, okay. September, October. I never thought September, October would be a good time to visit there. I always thought like maybe summertime. Maybe like the fall is pretty, like, colorful over there. I don't know. Fall's pretty. All sorts of pretty colors. Yeah, same here in Regina actually. If if you ever want to visit Saskatchewan, I would 100% recommend September, October for sure. And that's when I actually had my parents visit me for the very first time. I was like, yeah, you guys are coming in the fall. And they came in the fall, and then we took them to Banff, Alberta, and that was a very pretty experience for them too. And it's just perfect timing, like not too hot, not too cold. It's just like perfect for people coming from India. Maybe they feel a little bit colder, but it's bearable. Okay, I'll look that up. Yeah, when I visited Jasper and Canmore, that's what I felt. I was like, I definitely want to, like, I wish, I don't know, like I would like to live there for a bit, maybe like a couple months to a year or a couple of years. It's like such like a calm like place close to nature, and with tourist people around. It's like perfect. It's like work at a little, um, clothing store or whatnot. It'd be like a perfect, like, calm lifestyle. Are you a doctor or a nurse? No, I work for a doctor, but I work in the IT department. So we support the applications that doctors and nurses like use for like their softwares. So that's what I'm an engineer, like a software engineer. So we provide like IT assistants. Yeah, but still, we're part of the healthcare. We get the benefits and stuff. But we like communicate with doctors and nurses on an everyday basis. But I think the bad part is like they still have it like hybrid, so you still gotta go into the offices, and our offices like, you know, they require to be in downtown. So I work for Saskatchewan, so I have to be here. But yeah, I could definitely find some job in Alberta somewhere for the city of Canmore or city of like, I don't know, Jasper? Is Jasper a city or a town? Can't remember. But maybe like healthcare for that. But then I bet you like the lifestyle, like buying groceries and then buying a house and like rent stuff would be like way overpriced than the lifestyle over here in Saskatchewan. National park, but it's a town. Yes, yeah. So then I don't know like what the healthcare system would be like. Do they even have a hospital? Like I don't think there's a big hospital. There might be like a health center, I think, but not a hospital, I'm assuming. So who knows? I think their main like assistance center for like IT stuff would be, I'm pretty sure like the assistance center would be associated with City of Calgary or City of Edmonton, and I'd have to move there and work over there for the job, for the kind of job I have. So yeah, Edmonton. Yeah. My dad saw, like, when we visited Jasper and Canmore in Banff, I think there was a little wooden cabin, a log cabin around Canmore, I'm guessing. And I think somewhere in between Canmore and Jasper, I can't remember. And he always said, like, it's his dream to, you know, live in one of those log cabins. And he was like, can we like stay here tonight? And I was like, we already have reservations, very expensive Airbnb reservation done like in advance, so we couldn't stay over there. But then he was like, next time I visit here, like, you are, you know, booking our stay over here in one of these log cabins. And he really admires it. He still talks about it 2.5 years later. He's still like, 2 years later actually, he's still like, you know, I still regret not going to that log cabin. And I was like, yeah, but we had reservations somewhere else, you know, we had an Airbnb booked. So he still reminds me, like, you gotta, you know, take me there or one day like once more, and I was like, yeah, for sure. So next time he visits, like I'm gonna make sure he gets a chance to stay in one of those log cabins. I know the feeling. I'll never forget that place. It's so majestic. I know, right? It's like magical. Like you love it out there. It's like a little like fairy tale world. That's what I like to call it. Was your husband born in Canada? No, he was not. He was also born in the same city, born and brought up in the same city as me back home in India. And he also came here as a student at the same age of 18, and we're roughly the same age. And yeah, he came here for computer science. I came here for software systems engineering, and we both met through a common friend when I was in my last year of engineering. But then my common friend knew him from like his first year, and my common friend knew me from my like second year or so. So we were friends for a long time, me and my common friend, and him and his common friend. But like we didn't get introduced until like the last year, because last year at university, my last year at university, because COVID hit and things like, you know, like people like moved back when we were all like, it was like remote classes and we were all studying remotely. I was like doing my co-op with the same company I'm working at right now, and he was doing remote classes and stuff. So yeah, we met through that, and now we're married. How do you do? Hey, I'm good. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, so this is done. So cool how two people from the same city can meet and fall in love all because of one decision to come to big old Canada. Yes, I know, it's so funny. And we lived in the same city for so many years too, over here too. Like we lived over there for the 18 years of our lives, and then we came over here and we lived for at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, 4 years of our life, I think, before we met each other. So it's definitely, you know, time, in the right place and right time and the right space of mind. That's how you meet them. You probably would have never crossed paths in India, no. And like he lived around in the very same area as me, and then his school was around in the similar area too as me, but no, we never met. But then I also must mention, like, I come from a bigger city. Please don't ask me the population of it because I'm really bad at all that information. Like, every time I meet somebody who's a Canadian and I have to introduce them, introduce myself to them, and they ask me, oh, where are you from? And then I say my city's name, and they're like, oh, how big is it? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, 100,000? Like 200? Like, I don't freaking know numbers. I don't know numbers, you know? Like, I'm really like bad at like formulating or like guessing like how many people were there in the same room, like 50 or 200. I don't know. How many feet tall is that person? Like, I don't know. And my dad always asked me like questions like, how big was the area? Like, how many square feet? Like, do you think I would know that? Like, no. Oh yeah. I think it's like a girl thing. It's hard for us to even fathom the congestion and overpopulation in some cities in India. Canada is very spread out. Yes, indeed, that is so true. And even when I go back, sometimes I feel like, you know, did I actually live here? But then at the same time, I feel like I never left. Like everything is like the same way as it was before. People are the same. Like, you know, some ants are the same, like they have the same behavior, they never changed. Some people are as nice as they were before, they never change. And you know, it's just funny how it feels very different at the same time, but very similar at the same time. Like your lifestyle feels a little different. It's like I used to live this very like, you know, like different lifestyle than what I do right now. And I think that's a part of like growing up too. So like when you grew up in a city and then you move somewhere and then you start making money, you have your like career over there, you have money, adult money, access to adult money, and then you know, make your decisions on how to use it wisely, and you know, just you make your own lifestyle. And then you, when you go back to your home country or your home city or town where you grew up, and you see people are living the same lifestyle as they were before, but then you on the other hand made your lifestyle according to your I don't know, income and you know your expenses and stuff. I don't know, it's hard to talk about such things, but it's definitely different and similar at the very same time. It's a very unique feeling, and not everybody gets to experience this, I've noticed. Oh my god, finally my hair is done. Close to be done, I should say. I like Rapunzel hair, like pretty long. I'm just growing it for my wedding, and then I think after my wedding I'm gonna chop it off and then have a little lob cut. My husband wants me to have a lob cut because when he met me for the first time, that's when I had a lob cut, and he's excited, and he's like, you should definitely go back to a lob cut. It suits me better. That's what he says. How come it takes a while for you to get your hair done? The volume. Definitely the volume. I have to divide my hair into 4 sections, and sometimes I feel like 4 sections is less. I should divide it into 6 sections for like the thinner sections, so the sections that's done faster. But then I feel like 6 sections is a lot for me to handle, so I just do 4 anyway. And yeah, definitely the volume. Like, look at how thick it is, you know. So that's that. And now that it's done, I am gonna put it in a bun because I get overwhelmed with my hair being open. I only leave it open when I go out, and sometimes when it's just too cold out or I'm not in a mood, I would just simply put it in a ponytail. Right, you're actually thinking of cutting off your hair. Yes, I've done that before. Like, oh, maybe I have a picture of me on my iPad. Just give me a second. You've never seen me in log cut? I don't think so, because I've never ever showed it. Oh my god. I was in my like log cut era, like in my university time. I guess there'll be pictures. I just have to check. I have to scroll through a couple years. Oh yeah, we're close. That's me and him together. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments from top because I kind of missed some comments. There are almost as many people in Delhi as there are in this whole country. There are 33 million people in Delhi, and there are just over 40 million in all of Canada. I know, right? I come from a city called Surat, Surat. Look up the population and stuff. That's incredible. Hey. And then he said, the clock clip. Yes. Up to, I love that. I love this up to. What else? In retrospect, your hair looks pretty when it's short too. I know, right? Like it's a hard. I don't know. It's a hard decision. Should I cut it? Should I not after the wedding? Like I don't know. When I come back after the wedding, there's a lot on my plate. Is what I can say right now. I'm not gonna say why, but there's gonna be lots on my plate. Then what else? Though I don't know if you'd be able to still wear the claw clip with a lock cut. No, with a claw clip, no. I don't think so. With a lock cut, I just have to like retire the claw clip until a couple months when my hair grows a little bit, and then I can still use the claw clip. You completely bypass Christmas, or are there some traditions that you find fun or meaningful to take part in? No, we celebrate Christmas obviously. Like, so I belong. So, oh yeah, I think you're new. I am a Hindu. I'm born a Hindu, and we follow Hinduism. We worship Hinduism, like Hindu gods and stuff. And our religion does not like bound us from like celebrating anything. So we can celebrate anything and everything we want. We can be included. It doesn't matter. And I have a set of I call them my Canadian parents, my guardians over here. So they're my friends' parents, and they got us married over here while our parents couldn't come over here for a Western wedding. And so they're like my third set of parents, I would say, my own parents, my in-laws, and them. So they are like Canadians, and like actual Canadians, like white people. So we celebrate Christmas with them every year. Like I've been celebrating Christmas with them like for 7 years now, as long as I've been over here. I met them like in my first year when I was over here, and they bring me in, and we celebrate, me and my husband, we celebrate Christmas with them since we met. And then yeah, like we celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving. Like if you go on my profile and you see my shorts and stuff, like you'll see Thanksgiving dinner with them, and we celebrate Christmas all the time with them. So it's fun. Christmas dinners and stuff. Sometimes we do gifts, sometimes we don't. So that's that. I can't wait to see your wedding hair up to. Oh my god, you have no clue. I'm gonna like you know, definitely like post those hairstyles once they're done. I won't post the entire process because the makeup artist is gonna do that, and I don't think they allow filming the entire process, but I'll definitely film like the results of it and my looks, obviously. If you do decide to cut it, you'll have to do it before after short, or record a video or live stream the haircut. Oh my god, there's so many options. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do it before and after for sure. Live streaming, however, I don't know. Maybe it'll do, maybe it won't, depending on my hairstylist. I don't know how comfortable she is gonna be for that, but I have to, you know, see her comfort level too. But I'm definitely gonna do it before and after for sure. And I hope you'll consider doing more hair related content in future. I'd be open for more hair bun drop shorts, or even ponytail releases, pulling out the ponytail hair tie, or unbraiding shorts. For sure, maybe I'll keep that in mind and I'll do more about it. More hair content. I'm not like much into hair, but I know that I have good hair to, like, you know, play around with and, you know, do fun hairstyles. Oh, by the way, since you asked, I'll do something right now. I got this U pin, and then I wanted to do a little video about it. Maybe I'll do it on live, and then I'll do a video about it too. That's that. And nice. Yep. So I am gonna turn back. How do you think it looks? I don't think it looks very good, but this is my new hair accessory that I really like. But it's definitely not as comfortable as my clip. That is lovely, I know, right? It's very good, but I still have to do a lot of like practice with it. Ow. And it's definitely hard, like, to, you know, keep it styled for longer because of my hair weight. My hair is just so heavy, and it's just easier for this claw clip is the only clip that can actually handle my hair for hours at a time. So that's that. Definitely something new that I was like excited about. It's a pain to, like, you know, just put all of these Dyson attachments in the box and stuff, and then take them out every time you want to use it. But then I like it so much. How often do they happen where you live? It happens like every winter, so like starting from late fall, like October to March, it happens like at least 20 times, I would say. But also depends on the weather, because sometimes it's like a cloudy day, and because of the clouds you won't be able to see the northern lights. And then sometimes if the sky is pretty clear, but it's super windy, so because of the wind, like, you won't be able to see it too. So like the weather should be low wind or no wind, sky should be clear, no clouds, and the northern lights effect should be there. So it's like a combination of lots of like conditions for that to happen. And typically we see green, sometimes hints of yellow, and very rare hints of red. But depending on if you go like higher and higher up north in Saskatchewan, I'm pretty sure you can see like reds like very often. I hope you'll get to see another one and do another short on it if lucky. I have another short from that night itself, but yeah, I hope it happens again and I'll be able to shoot more content in a different outfit, maybe a coat next time. Who knows, right? So that's that, and yeah. I have a really nice, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see all the spark. I got the setting spray and all the sparkles settled on the bottom. And then just take a look. Don't miss it, don't blink. Look at that. Isn't it like gorge? I got the setting spray from Walmart. It's from a brand called Hard Candy. And I'm excited to use it. Right now I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna put on any makeup. I just put on some powder right here because my forehead was super shiny. But that's that, and I'm gonna go have a fruit or two and then call our parents back home and then have a nice simple night. Get ready for the next week, and yeah, I'll be posting a lot of content. I am, so make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. And yeah, that's that. I love the way it swirls, me too. Alrighty, I'll speak to you later, and it was a fun time catching up with the fellow Canadians and other people from other ethnicity if I missed anyone. And good chat. Take care. Bye-bye.